I'm Anthony Mundy with ABC News, and campus clubs at Marist are creating quite the stir. The Marist College Financial Board allocates $1.3 million to campus clubs, but still struggles financially to create new activities for students. During campus tours, guides are instructed to tell potential students on how easy it is to form new clubs on campus. Tour guides give off the impression that creating new clubs is a seemingly smooth process. Marist tour guide Mike Fasano was quoted saying, "If Marist doesn't have the specific club you and your friends are looking for, you guys can just gather your friends and go out and create it." However, creating a club isn't as simple as it seems. Potential clubs are first pitched to the Marist College Financial Board, and they decide whether the club is valid or not. Students can expect a lengthy approval process that can span up to 2 years. Chief Financial Officer of the Marist College Financial Board, Biasir Estivo, is aware of the lengthy process, but claims it's necessary.
I think that the main reason the process is so long is to make sure that people don't just decide we want this club and that club one day and they come into the SGA office and the next thing you know they're chartered within 3 weeks with no plan and no student backing, because it is difficult. It's easy for clubs to remain viable while the people that started the clubs are here. But again, this is a college, you leave after 4 years. So once those people leave the school, you have to make sure that people will step up to keep the club running. And that's what the financial board is concerned about, that we've allocated money to a club that's going to die in 2 years. So the process is so rigorous so that you can make sure that clubs remain viable for several years.
During this 2-year span, potential clubs have to answer a variety of different questions to make sure they won't collapse once approved. The approval process includes a financial analysis of the club, which determines participants' dues and how much money the school will give to help. Next, surveys are conducted to gauge the interest of the potential club. The surveys are sent out to the student body and record the interest levels of the club. The final step of the process is a presentation in front of the entire financial board. The president of the club presents his final pitch, and then the board makes a decision whether or not the club should be approved. In many cases, students that start clubs graduate before the activity is fully formed.
But the esports club, the person that started the club, he was a junior at the time when he was getting interest. The club grew quickly, but he had a year and the process wasn't complete, and he graduated without the club becoming chartered.
The Marist Club baseball team also wasn't happy with the lengthy approval process. Club president Jeff Buckwalter stated,
"I'm Jeff Buckwalter. I'm the president of Club Baseball. It's been a 1.5 year long process in getting the club approved, as there wasn't a club here when I came to Marist. We had to speak with the SGA, the financial board, all that good stuff, to try to figure out dues, to figure out how much it would cost to run it semester by semester. And after a 1.5 years, we actually got it underway. Last fall semester was the first season that club baseball was around. It's been going on for a 1.5 years now, with this past semester concluding the half. But I'm graduating this semester, so it's a bittersweet moment knowing that club baseball is now at Marist, but I won't be able to enjoy it that much."
Other colleges seem to differ in club processes. Colgate University Chess Club president Nick Maiulo was thrilled with their club chartering process.
So starting clubs at Colgate is pretty easy. It's a pretty close-knit community up there. I started the chess club probably from the start to when we were actually chartered. It probably took about a month. So yeah, it's not too difficult to start a club up there, especially when you have a close-knit community to get support from.
The Marist College Financial Board is stretched to its limits and is searching for answers with the increased complaints from the student body. With the student population increasing and the financial board budget staying the same, more kids will try to create clubs and more will fail.